Forward, number 12.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of Brother Ice Basketball as your Varsity Crusaders will be taking on the Marmion Cadets tonight. I'm joined by fellow broadcaster Dan Reardon in the booth tonight as the starting lineups are being announced. Brother Ice 7-4 this season on a 1-loss streak. Facing Marmion, who is on a 4-loss streak, so two teams looking to get back in the win column tonight. And it's definitely going to be an interesting matchup, Dan. What are your thoughts?
You know, I'm really excited for this matchup. I haven't been able to watch too much Crusader basketball because of the finals, but, you know, Marquise, from the games I have seen, is looking amazing. Jimmy Gavin's unreal, too. And Connor Glenn, of course, the junior phenom, just playing absolutely out of his mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Marquise Kennedy, the star player on this Crusader team, the Loyola commit. And Jimmy Gavin, like you mentioned, the three-point shooter, target, and this team has a lot of three-point shooters, and they kind of do live and die by the three sometimes. But for this season, it's worked for the most part.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's definitely a time and place not to use the three-point line, but, you know, if you got the shooting, you got the talent, why not use as much as you possibly can?
Yeah, absolutely. So the starting lineups have been announced for your Varsity Crusaders. Number 3, Connor Glennon. Number 5, Jimmy Gavin. Number 10, DeAndre Hagan. Number 24, Marquise Kennedy. And number 32, Luke Mustakis. Ball is tipped, and Jimmy Gavin gets it in the corner. Passes it to Mustakis. At top of the key for Glennon, who drives. Backs up, passes it to Mustakis. Gives it to Kennedy. Taking his time. Back to Mustakis, back to Kennedy. Gavin shoots the three. Does not connect. Number 4, Thomas Surges takes it up the court. And Marmion's first three is also a miss. Hagan to Kennedy. Turnover there. Surge driving up the court. Fast break. Mustakis with some good defense, but the shot still falls for number 5, Quinn Rollins. Jimmy Gavin gets the ball. Passes it to Glennon at the right. Another three. That's missed by Glennon. Surge taking up the court. And number 10 there, Ryan McMahon, missing the fadeaway. Glennon taking up the court, is almost stripped. And Marmion gets the turnover. Number 20, Carlos Liz. So a little bit of some sloppy action so far.
You know, Camilo, it has been a little shaky so far, but looks like he's going to bounce back. Got to feel each other out. And so far, the pass has been looking really good.
Carlos Liz with the ball. Number 5, Rollins. Passes it to McMahon. Surges shoots the three and makes it. And that is a 5-point lead for the Cadets. Kennedy, looks like Marmion is bringing the full court press early on as Glennon gets the ball. Gives it to Mustakis in the corner. Glennon gets it back. Dishes out to Marquise. And Gavin shoots another three and misses his second attempt on the night. Hagan gets the board, but misses the putback. Surges slowing the game down, taking his time. Reed has the ball, takes the shot. Mustakis gets the board. Marquise is going to drive it up. Glennon at the top of the key. Kennedy has the ball. Hagan is fouled while passing it to Kennedy. Will not be a shooting foul.
DeAndre Hagan, let's focus on him real quick. Just unreal. You know, he's only a junior and he's a starter on varsity. But you also got to look at the sophomore. He's starting on varsity too. I mean, look at the depth that we got. for the Crusaders.
Absolutely. Players like Luke Moustakis and Hagen can both shoot the three as Marquise drives and gets the and one for the Crusaders' first points of the game.
Fouls on Marmion's number 30.
Crusaders need Kennedy to be aggressive in order for them to have a chance.
24 Marquise Kennedy to the line to shoot one.
Kennedy will shoot his first free throw. And connects for the three-point play. Looks like number 24, Sean Kavanaugh, will be subbed in. Gavin guard surges. The pick is set. As Liz shoots the three and misses. A little bit of a scuffle there for the rebound. The Cadets get the board, and it will be a jump ball. Possession for Marmion. Referees disagreeing there. Surges, shoots the corner three, does not connect. Hagen gives it to Kennedy, and is stolen right away by Surges. Hagen gets the foul. Hagen, right after that foul, gets subbed out for number 23, Anthony Arquilla, who will match up with Ryan McMahon. Reed passes it to Surges. It's guarded by Gavin. Surges takes a shot. Connects with the two-pointer. Kennedy dishes it to Gavin on the right wing. Gavin guarded. Glennon at the top of the key. Arquilla sets a pick. Glennon gives it to Hagen, who thought he had the and one chance, but a foul called on the Crusaders. Marmion showing a lot of aggression so far, holding a 7-3 lead. As Surges will be subbed out for Reed. Nick Reed here at the top of the key. Passing it to Liz. A pick is set. Glennon guarding Jonathan Reed. Reed shoots that, does not connect. Gavin gets the board. Gives it to Glennon, who drives up the court. Hagen gets the ball on the right. Drives, gets the shooting foul. Will shoot 2 free throws. Cadets creating a lot of turnovers for the Crusaders so far.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen 2 turnovers, a couple of feet into the zone, and we're struggling defensively here, and we just got to take our time and play our game.
Yeah, we see the Marmion's main point guard, starting point guard, Thomas Surges rather, being very aggressive. Hit a 3 and a long 2-pointer, so definitely not afraid to shoot the ball. Hagen connects on both of his free throws. 7-5 in favor of Marmion. Liz hands off to Kavanaugh. Back to Liz. Marquise interrupts with that. A pick is set. Stolen by Gavin. And is fouled by Nick Reed on the fast break.
Fouls on Marmion's number 14, Nick Reed, his first personal foul. Team's 4th. Inbounds from Brother Rice.
Crusaders will inbound. Glennon has the ball. Dishes it to Gavin. Thought about the 3. Decides to drive instead. Glennon gets the ball in the corner. Dishes back to Gavin for the 3, who shoots. And is 0 for 3 so far on 3-point attempts in the first quarter. And Kennedy there getting a blocking foul.
Fouls on Brother Rice, number 24, Marquise Kennedy, his first personal foul. Team's 4th. Inbounds to Marmion Academy.
So 14 fouls for the Crusaders already in this first quarter. Surge is back in the game. Surges takes the three. Does not connect. Glennon gets the board. Loses the ball on his feet. Almost a turnover. Kennedy gets the ball at the right wing. Arcola setting a pick for him with the mismatch. Kennedy drives, dishes to Hagen for a foul. That was almost an and one, but nonetheless, Hagen will shoot 2 free throws. It's 2 for 2 so far.
You can kind of see Marquise there if you to replay it. He's telling Hagen to go down, go on low, just to have him post up. That's a solid strategy. He's big and tall. Why wouldn't you have him stay down there?
Yeah, absolutely. As Hagen misses his first free throw, like you said, Dan. Yeah, Marquise Kennedy getting the mismatch on pick and rolls, and is obviously a very aggressive player, and Hagen is definitely always there for that dish. Hagen missing both free throws. Still 7 of 5 for the Cadets. Foul there on the Cadets as Jonathan Reed charges on Anthony Arcola. So Liz will be subbed in for Reed after he gets that foul.
Inbounds, Brother Rice.
Cadets still bringing the full court press. Kennedy has to drive up the half court. Gavin at the top of the. Hagen gets the ball. It's stolen by Surges on the fast break. A beautiful layup to go under the rim on the left by Surges. And the Crusaders are back on the fast break here. Kennedy dishes Arquilla for the easy layup. Nice find. Get those points right back. Surges being extra aggressive. Drives again and gets another foul. So Surges will shoot through free throws.
Marmion's number 4, Tommy Surges, to the line to shoot 2.
So not the start the Crusaders were hoping for. Surges connects with its first as Moustakis will be subbed in for Hagen. Foul trouble affecting both teams early on. Surges connects on both. Gavin gets the ball at the right wing. Shoots another 3 and misses again. Number 20, Liz, drives. And another charge for the Cadets.
Fouls on Marmion's number 20, Carlos Liz, his first personal foul. Team 7. Inbounds to Brother Rice.
Glennon walking up the court. Just a little over a minute to play in the first. Glennon looking for Gavin. Who gives it to Kennedy. Moustakis posting up. Looking the big man. Unable to get the shot to fall. Arcola tries to get the rebound, but goes out of bounds.
Camille, before that game we talked about how the Crusaders really have that 3-point shooter advantage. Right now it's not working. You think that, we have to change our style up, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Live or die by the 3, and right now they're being really affected by Gavin missing all his 4 3-point attempts. Number 24, Kavanaugh, gets blocked. Kennedy driving up the court, hands it off to Arquilla for another easy layup. Kennedy with his second assist of the night. 30 seconds to go here in the first. As Surges will just hold it at the top. Looking to get the last shot of the quarter. Seconds remaining. Surges hands it off to Liz. Back to Surges. Going around Arcola on the left. And a nice layup with 3 seconds left by Sturgis. Glennon has to force up the shot. Unable to fall. So Sturgis ends the quarter with a beautiful lay-in, and it's 13-9 for the Marmion Cadets going into the second quarter. Dan, what are your thoughts so far?
You know, my biggest thing is I don't think we can get rattled right now. It's only 13-9 going into the second quarter. It's not that big of a deal, you know. I think we just gotta, you know, cool it, collect our thoughts. You know, really we're struggling defensively, obviously here, but you know, all in all, we're playing a good game. Passing's good, our shooting's been all right. The ball play's been absolutely fantastic between Marquise and DeAndre Hagan. You know, I think Coach Crazy's gonna talk with them, settle everyone down, and regroup.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Marmion matching the Crusaders' intensity and then some. We saw this a couple weeks ago with Providence St. Mel's, who took the win here at the Crusaders' home court. And, you know, they showed a lot of intensity, and a lot of the fans expected, especially us, expected for the Crusaders to probably get the win. Ended up losing that one in a close battle. And the three's not falling for the Crusaders so far, and I think they just have to switch it up if they continue to not fall. So the Crusaders will get the ball to start the second quarter. Starting lineup in for the Crusaders for both teams. Gavin gets the ball, hands it to Arcola at the top of the key. And it looks like Sturgis, never mind. Kennedy gets the offensive foul for running into Sturgis.
Foul on Brother Rice at number 24, Marquise Kennedy, second personal foul. Team 6.
So Colin Campbell will be subbed in for Marquise Kennedy. Kennedy will get some time to rest. Jonathan Reed takes the ball up, passes it to Sturgis. Sturgis being double teamed by Glennon and Campbell. And a three-point shot in the corner is made by Jonathan Reed. Glennon passes it out to Arquilla, giving it to Gavin. Glennon back at the top. Moustakis guarded. Campbell has the ball at the top. Moustakis sets a screen for him. Campbell drives, kicks it to Gavin in the corner. Campbell gets the ball stolen by Liz. Liz driving up the court and able to get the layup on a nice Euro set. And Marmion is pumped up right now as they've just started this quarter with a 5-0 run.
Yeah, absolutely. Marmion 100% has momentum right now, but you know, the Crusader crazies are here. You know, I'm sure they'll get into it soon. We just gotta get into a rhythm here. It's all right. We're still good.
Yeah, turnovers are definitely killing the Crusaders so far. Marmion bring a lot of defensive pressure, not giving the Crusaders any open threes, and all these screens and pick and rolls are being guarded very well.
Yeah, that full court press in that first quarter, I didn't expect that. I didn't see that coming. Oh, that was a real odd play. Yeah,
absolutely a great strategy though. It's been working out so far. Crusaders trying to find some way to put some points up on the board as they're losing 18-9. Glennon gives it to Gavin. Back to Glennon. Hagan gets the ball at the top. Gives it to Gavin. Fakes the three, steps back, shoots it, and finally converts. Gavin, 1 for 5 on the night. Maybe that will get him starting to get hot. Liz has the ball on the left wing. Gets the switch. Gavin on him. Sturgis shoots the corner three. Misses. And over the back foul by number 5, Quinn Rollins.
Number 5, Quinn Rollins, his first personal foul. Team 8.
You know, that's Gavin's first three-pointer of this game. I think that's definitely going to be a confidence booster for him. He knows that he can make these threes, and right now, after that one, build some confidence. I know for a fact that we're going to see a lot of more points out of Jimmy Gavin tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think this Crusader team needed to see one of those threes fall to get everyone a little bit more confidence. And Moustakis shoots the first free throw, but misses. Hagan tries to get that rebound. Both teams in the bonus. So Surge is trying to drive on Campbell, does, and gets the shooting foul, tries to dish it up there, does not get the ball to fall in, but will shoot 2 free throws nonetheless.
Fouls on Brother Rice, number 5, Jimmy Gavin, his first personal foul, teams 7. Number 4, Tommy Surges, in line to shoot 2.
You know, Tommy Surges, I mean, he's got some ups. I mean, that was a pretty high jump and a pretty hard fall right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Knows how to finish at the rim. We saw him convert a few layups on the fast break. He's definitely been the difference maker for the Cadets here tonight. Hagan gets the board as Surge misses his second free throw. Glennon will give it to Gavin on the left wing. Thought about the 3. Mustaka is trying to set that screen. Hagan has the ball. Gives it back to Glennon. Glennon trying to drive on Surge. He's playing some great defense. Glennon has the ball. Gives it back to Gavin. Crusaders unsure of what to do right now. Hagan in the sweet spot, right corner. Hits the 3. 1 for 1 on the night. He loves that spot and converts on his first try. 19-15 for the Cadets as Liz is guarded by Gavin. So Reed has the ball, guarded by Glennon. Back to Surges. Number 14, Tommy Durkin guarding him. Who subbed in just a minute ago. Surges shoots the 3. A nice step back by him. Having a great night so far. Glennon fakes the pass to Hagan. Gets the ball back. Drives up, passes it to Hagan on the right wing, who shoots the 3. Airballs it. And Glennon looks like he's hurt. Gets back up. And a travel by the Cadets.
Against the Cadets.
So Kennedy will come in for the shaking up Glennon.
It looks like it took a pretty hard fall there. I couldn't see the entire play, but Kyle's went over to check him out.
Hopefully all is all right with him. As Kennedy gives it to Hagan, who gives it back to Gavin, back to Hagan. Kennedy dishes to Gavin, who shoots 3. Unable to hit. Reedy gets the board. No one on him at the top of the key. Durkin finally gets up there. Jonathan Reed gives it to his brother. Back to Jonathan. Misses the 3. Hagan gets the rebound. Kennedy with the ball. Guarded by Reed. Gets the pick by Hagan. Has 2 people on him. Hagan with another 3 attempt. And hits 2 for 3 on the night for DeAndre Hagan. Bouncing back from that miss just a minute ago. So only a 4-point deficit for the Crusaders here. As Liz has the ball. Reed on the left wing. Giving it to Rollins. Back to Reed. Reed shoots the 3. Unable to hit. And Kennedy will drive up the court a little fast. Hagan with another 3 right away. Unable to hit. A little overconfident there. Reed guarded by Durkin. And it's almost stolen. And Kennedy steals the ball. Durkin to Moustakis, who gets the blank. And it is only a 2-point deficit for the Crusaders. Looks like a timeout by the Cadets, and the Crusaders are right back in it.
What a fantastic effort by Connor Durkin right there. I mean, he's not the biggest guy out there, but he sure is getting there down and dirty. And what an absolutely fantastic pass, too. I mean, that was a beautiful play by the Crusaders right there, and that's what we needed.
Yeah, absolutely. Him and Kennedy double teaming up there on that steal, and Durkin with that vision to recognize Gavin on the fast break. So the Cadets' hot start is being matched here by the Crusaders, who are only down by 2 with a little under 3 minutes to go. Both teams in the bonus. Coach Frazier has to be liking what he's seeing out of his team in the second quarter. So it looks like Colin Campbell and Jeremy Kelly will be subbed in. As the Cadets will get the ball. And Reed will drive it up the court. Guarded by Gavin. Campbell, rather. And Sturgis creating space for Reed for the corner 3. Who misses. Hagan gets the board. 3-on-1 fast break. And Hagan with the blocking foul on the Cadets.
Wow, that was a hard impact.
Absolutely.
Tommy Sturgis had a take right there.
Brother Rice is number 10. DeAndre Hagan's in line to shoot 2.
Hagan will shoot free throws with both teams being in the bonus. Converts on his first. It's 3 for 5 on the night. And makes both. So it is a tie game here with 2.5 minutes to go as Sturgis walks up the court. Sturgis guarded by Kelly, hands it off to Liz. Double teamed, a little mismatch. Liz back to Reed. Sturgis with the ball back, driving on Kelly with a nice layup off the backboard.
It's by number 4, Tommy Sturgis.
Kennedy driving right back. Kelly unable to get that pass. And a turnover for the Crusaders.
Inbound to the Cadets.
So good idea there by Kennedy to go up the court really fast, but doesn't end up working out. And the Cadets have the 2-point lead back with a chance to make it 4 or 5. Surge with the ball, gets the pick by Rollins and is double teamed. Reed has the ball at the top of the key. And an offensive foul by what looks like Rollins. Illegal screen.
Academy's number 5, Quinn Rollins, the second personal foul. Teams 10.
So Glennon will be subbed back then. Kelly with the ball on the left wing. Pressured. Hagan gets the ball. Drives, kicks it out to Campbell. Back to Moustakis in the right corner. Campbell with the ball back. Moustakis with a 3. Does not convert. Hagan tips it back out to Glennon. Campbell with a 3. And makes it. And the Crusaders have the lead finally with just a minute over to go in the second quarter. Surges holding on to it, playing slow. Surges gets the screen by Rollins. Letting on him. Oh, and what looked like a steal by Moustakis is ended up being a foul. I don't know if I agree with that, Dan. So Surge will shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Teams 8.
Looks like Moustakis was pretty unhappy with that call. I mean, it could have been questionable.
Yeah, it looked like that was a clean strip, and the entire Crusader bench was a little bit angry about that call. So Surges hits his free throw. To tie it up. Second free throw with a chance to take the lead. And Marquise Kennedy will be subbed back in for Colin Campbell. So Sarah just gives the Cadets the lead back with 30 seconds to go. Kennedy with the ball. Look to close this quarter out. Give the Crusaders the lead going into the half. Gives it to Glennon, who's guarded by Jonathan Reed. Clock winding down, just 10 seconds. And the ball is almost stolen by Sturgis, who's a little bit frustrated. And the Crusaders crazy. He's getting into it finally as the second quarter comes to an end.
Yeah, it's good to see that, Camille. You know, they're not really there in number, but they're definitely there in spirit. And I think that's going to help the Crusaders a lot this game.
So Kennedy will shoot a free throw. Chance to tie it. Converts. Second one coming up. So Mustakis will be subbed out for Arquilla with 10 seconds to go. Kennedy does not make his second free throw. And Sturgis has the ball with 7 seconds. Trying to get a shot up, shoots a three over Gavin, does not convert. Hitting against the board, puts up a long shot. Oh, almost goes in. Nonetheless, this game is tied at 26 all going into the half. And the Crusaders bounce back from a weak first quarter and give themselves some life.
Yeah, absolutely. That was two incredible first quarters. I mean, that was so much fun to watch. I love a close basketball game. I'm not a big fan of the blowout games as many people. I like the close, tight games where each team's competing for a breath.
Yeah, absolutely. And this has been a really good defensive game. You know, hard fought by both teams. Marmion coming in on the road with a lot of intensity. You know, a decent scoring game. That might change. You know, a little bit higher in the second half. We'll see how the coaches, you know, adjust their game plans.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're definitely more wary when we're taking the ball out of our zone, because that full court press, that's still getting us. I mean, that's a shock to, you know, you turn around and you got 3 guys coming at you at a split second. Yeah,
and the Crusaders have, you know, faced a lot of opponents that have done that to them. And I think they have to start picking up on it and you know, adjusting to it better to, you know, not create as many turnovers as they have. So that will be all for the first half, our coverage of the first half. We will see you back here for the start of the second half in about 9 minutes or so. Be sure to tune back in.
So the football season going so late this year and snow already falling, we really had to kick into high gear for basketball season.
All right, boy, the key to success is conditioning. There's no easy way to get in shape. I want it down bad. Ready? Go. Are you serious? That's all you got? Get here! Great job, Pat. Read that another one.
Come on, gang. Try and guard. Let's see what you got.
Bet. Let's go right now. 1v1. Come on, man. That's a charge.
What game are you watching? That was no way.
I'm on the drum. That's a charge.
I don't think so. No way. See, Mark, you shot 41 first game of the year.
Yeah, man, that was nuts. Can't wait for the rest of the season. They're going to be amazing this year.
Hey, you got a time?
It's 9:30.
We're going to be like Spanish. We got to go. Let's go.
Here at Brother Ice TV, we pride ourselves on trying new things and testing out our skills. And with basketball season coming up, we figured, why not? All right, boys. Let's see what you got. Hey, come here, watch this. All right, let's do it. Hey, watch this.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Rudy? Dude, call me crazy. This guy just moved.
Dude, you're crazy. How long were you watching your own broadcast last night?
No, I got 48 hours, refreshed, good to go, but I just saw him move.
You're just crazy.
He gets the puck off in enough time, so that puck heads into the corner where Ortega is going to chase it.
Pat, what are you watching your own film?
No, it's not what it looks like at all. No.
Come on, I thought we talked about this.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm just watching the hockey game.
Most people think athletes are the only ones that have to get mentally prepared before games, but in reality, broadcasters are the same way.
Gentlemen, great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have yourselves here tonight. That's what you've earned yourselves here tonight. You broadcast 6 regular season games a year, 1 playoff game. And I expect nothing but perfection every single time. We've done good so far. But good isn't good enough. It's got to be great. Tonight we have an opportunity, as I said, to do something special. And I expect nothing but greatness from both of you. Both of you earned your positions on this team for a reason. Now go out there and show them why you're on this team and why you're part of BRTV. Bring it in right now. Let's go, boys. Give me a 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mama, Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled peppers.
It's game time.
Bean drops back in the pocket, looking down the field, looking for a receiver. He sees Summers. Bean throws the pass. It finds Summers. Summers with the catch at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Crusaders, and they're in favor! Man, just like that. Just like that. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, Durkin, it's playoff season. It's win or go home. Every game's your last.
Yeah, we need a big one tonight, man.
Yeah.
All right, boys, just about that time.
Let's go, boys.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Hey, Rudy, come on, handshake time. Let's go. Let's go. Go. At Brother Rice, we have NHL caliber talent on the ice and in the booth.
We doing this? You want to go?
Come on, man. Pass me the puck. I'm wide open out there. All right.
All right, boys. We're going to start this drill off with a little bit of a breakout. Then we're going to regroup with some send two on the weak side, sauce it in the net, do a little selling with the boys, and wrap it up.
Any questions?
You get any of that? I have no idea what he was talking about.
You know, people see the Orange Blazers and they think we're just guys sitting in front of the camera talking about sports. I mean, but we do a lot more than just talk about sports. We're athletes in our own right.
9-7.
Take Joe.
Welcome back to this edition of Brotherized Varsity Basketball. The second half is about to start as the Crusaders are taking on Marmion in tonight's matchup. A tied ball game, 26-26. Crusaders had a rough first quarter as Marmion took a 5-point lead, but have tied it up, obviously, going into the second half. A lot of turnovers and a lot of intensity between both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it was an absolutely ecstatic first half, like I said, prior to halftime. You know, each team has had their time to regroup, rehydrate, and, you know, really change up their strategy. I'm curious to see what the Crusaders are going to do on the offensive pursuit now.
Marmion Academy, inbound the basketball.
So the Crusaders will come out in the second half with the lineup of number 3, Connor Glennon, number 10, DeAndre Hagan, number 5, Jimmy Gavin, number 32, Mustakis, and number 24, Marquise Kennedy. The Cadets will get the ball to start the second half. Liz at the top of the key. Giving it back to Sturgis, who overthrows a pass to Liz. And a quick turnover for the Cadets. Kennedy guarded by Sturgis. Mustakis gives it back to Kennedy. Hagan gets the ball, posts up. Glennon open in the left corner and hits a 3 to start out the second half. Crusaders have the lead. Sturgis has a screen set by him, by McMahon. Drives on Glennon, tries to get the layup, no foul. Glennon, fast break. And Kennedy with a nice layup and a 5-point lead for the Crusaders. Sturgis will hold the ball. Guarded by Glennon. Gives it to Liz. Reed has the ball, shoots the 2. Unable to convert. Hagan with the rebound, and Kennedy will drive up the court. Kennedy, aggressive shot. Gets his own board. And it looks like a foul on Kennedy over the back. That's Kennedy's third foul. So Sturgis will walk it up the court. Cadets still without any points to start the second half. Sturgis has a screen set by Rollins. Pops the 2 and is able to convert with a nice bounce. Kennedy guarded by Sturgis. Drives. Kicks it again for the left wing 3. Unable to hit. Mustakis with the rebound, picks it back out to Glennon, who gives it to Marquise, and a nice layup off the backboard. Mustakis being a presence in the paint here tonight. Liz with the ball at the top of the key. Gives it back to Sturgis. Liz, guarded by Hagan. Reed with the ball, shoots, and hits the mid-range jumper.
Number 12, John Reed.
So both teams trading baskets here. Kennedy with the ball. Musakis shoots the three and hits the right wing three. That's his second three-pointer of the night. So Sturgis tries to drive quickly and gets the foul on him. Not a shooting foul.
Brother Rice, number 3.
So the Cadets will inbound the ball. So the Cadets will take a timeout after the Crusaders jump out to a hot start with a pair of threes and some nice play by Marquise Kennedy.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Marquise really turning the Jets here. Still struggling with the fouls a little bit, but you know, I'm sure the coach is going to talk to him. And we got nothing to worry about. We got our swagger back here 100%. Everyone's contributing. No one's not playing their game right now. That's really exciting to see from the Crusaders. It's almost like a brand new team from the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. Crusaders ended the first half hot and came out the same way, took that same energy, and they have a pretty decent lead here to start the second half.
Thank you to Brother Rice Dance Club for hosting tonight's event. We couldn't do it without. Let's give a nice round of applause to the Brother Rice Dance Club.
So no substitutions for the Crusaders coming back out of the timeout. So Liz will inbound the ball. Give it to Reed, who steps out of bounds. So the Crusaders get the ball right back. Kennedy, guarded by Sturgis. Mustakis back to Kennedy. Dishes it to Hagan in the post. Glennon drives. Dishes it to Hagan, who dishes it to Gavin. Back to Mustakis for the three, and he makes it 2 straight for Mustakis. And a 9-point lead for the Crusaders. Kennedy being extra aggressive. Sturgis guarded by Glennon. Rollins shoots, unable to hit, and Kennedy gets the rebound. Fast break here. Gives it to Gavin. Does not shoot. Hagan to Glennon. Glennon. Gavin has the ball. And the ball is stolen by Sturgis. Driving up the court. Pops the three. Unable to hit. Musakis tips it to Glennon. Glennon is driving. And a nice fake by Glennon, who's unable to convert. But Marquise Kennedy gets the rebound and puts it back in. Sturgis shoots the quick 2, unable to hit. Kennedy gets the rebound. And Hagan with an open layup. And the Crusaders have a 13-point lead just like that in a matter of minutes. The Cadets are stunned right now as Reed has the ball guarded by Gavin. Sturgis unable to get that. Glennon forces some pressure. Reed back with the ball. Gives it to Liz. Drives. Misses the open layup. And a foul on the Cadets. As looks like 3 players will be subbed in for the Cadets. Number 24, Sean Kavanaugh, and number 30, Nathan Johnson. As well as Nick Reed being subbed in.
First inbound, Brother Rice.
So Glennon will take the ball up the court. Guarded by Liz. Hands it off to Arquilla, who gets the shooting foul. Trying to put that layup in, will shoot 2 free throws. Chance to make it a 15-point game. So Marmion with only 4 points in the second half compared to the Crusaders 17. Dan, what do you think the difference has been here so far?
I don't know. I mean, like, to be honest, I think it's the attitude we had coming into this half. We knew we didn't play our best in the first, but, you know, we came out forgetting it. That's in the past. This is our game now.
So Arquilla hits his first free throw, misses his second. As Nick Reed with the ball. Glennon guarding him. And a three-point shot is made with a nice bounce for Sean Kavanaugh. Crusaders still with an 11-point lead. Glennon gives it to Hagan in the right corner. Shoots the three, unable to hit. Liz gets the rebound. And dishes it to Reed. His brother Jonathan with the ball. Now with Liz. And almost stolen by DeAndre Hagan. Nice awareness there to get the tip, but the Cadets will remain with the ball. So the Cadets inbound it to Sturgis, who subbed back in. Sturgis drives between three people, does not get the layup. Gavin gets the rebound. Glennon being double teamed, splits it, and drives to the rim. Unable to get that. Arquilla almost gets the rebound. And the Cadets will have the ball back. So Sturgis, right wing, shoots the three. Misses, and Kavanaugh gets the rebound. Johnson, rather, and it looks like a timeout by the Cadets. So Dan, the Crusaders have built this great lead. What do you think they need to do to keep it?
Honestly, just keep playing the way we're playing. It's working. We're passing the ball. We're making threes. We're playing as a team. But the communication's fantastic out there. Connor Glenn right there, when he was, telling guys where to go. The communication's key, and right now that's what we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Just saw DeAndre Hagan, almost get that steal, and I think they're just matching Marmion's intensity. Marmion had a lot of intensity in the first half, and I think the Crusaders picked up on that, and now they're bringing that same energy. So the Cadets will inbound the ball with a little under 2 minutes to play in the third. Liz gives it to Reed for the quick two, and it's hit, so a nice timeout play for the Cadets as they have cut this lead for the Crusaders to single digits. 9-point lead. Kennedy with the ball. Gives it to Arquilla, who backs on Kavanaugh, kicks it out to Campbell for the three, who airballs it, and Arquilla gets the rebound. Kelly kicks it out back to Glennon. Glennon to Kennedy. Kennedy drives, and a nice layup attempt, but does not go in. So Reed with the ball at the top of the key. To Liz. Liz gets the pick, and it has it stolen by Kennedy. So it looked like a tip by Kennedy. Ends up being a loose kicking violation on Anthony Arquilla, who's in disbelief. And Arquilla and Kennedy are subbed out for Hagan and Tommy Durkin. Liz inbounds the ball to Reed. Back to Liz for the corner three, who hits it. So the Cadets only down by 6 now, with a minute to go here in the third. Campbell with the ball, back to Glennon. Durkin on the left wing. Back to Glennon. Glennon to Durkin. To Campbell, who drives on the left baseline. And Hagan with the right wing three. Almost gets the bounce, doesn't go in. But Kelly with the rebound, and Campbell with another three, and he hits it! And the Crusaders have their 9-point lead back as the teams trade threes. Reed, guarded by Campbell. Clock winding down, 14 seconds. Johnson with the ball. And a charge on Johnson. That's the third charge of the game for the Cadets. A huge momentum swing. And the Crusaders go for the last possession of this third quarter. Glennon inbounds the ball to Kennedy. Clock winding down, 10 seconds. Kicks it to Hagen for the left wing three. Does not make it. Reed gets the rebound. And Kavanaugh will have to force it up. Does not get the last second shot to fall. And the Crusaders have a 9-point lead. Jump out to a big lead to start the second half. Will look to hold it in this fourth quarter.
You know, that was that really showed what the Crusader team's about. We brought our attitude back, our swagger, our mentality is fine. Started to get away from it a little bit there at the end. Got a little scary for a second, but you know, I'm sure if we just keep playing what we're playing, we're gonna end up winning this ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. Crusaders jumping out to that hot start, and that has changed everything here tonight. With 1 quarter left to play, it's hard to imagine that the Crusaders don't keep playing the way they have been. So Marmion's coach trying to give a little pep talk here. Got their team's minds back in the game. We've seen their main point guard, number 4, Thomas Surges, be very aggressive. He's been their main scoring threat, but you know, we've seen him shoot a little bit too much, a little too early into their possessions, and force up some shots. So the Crusaders will come out with Gavin and Musakasin instead of Durkin and Kelly. So Kennedy will get the ball, gives it to Mustakis, back to Kennedy, pass it to Hagen with a very high pass, and that's a turnover by Hagen as the Cadets will get the ball.
Little miscommunication there from DeAndre and Jimmy.
Yeah, just a little bit of a bad pass there. So Surges will give it to Reed. Guarded by Kennedy, back to Surges. Pick is set. And Surges get the mismatch. Unable to hit that layup. Kennedy on the fast break, gives it to Gavin. Back to Hagen, who drives and banks it in. And the Crusaders have a double-digit lead back. Nick Reed with the ball. Guarded by Kennedy. Surge gets the ball. Gets his pass tipped. And Kennedy gets the ball. Drives. And an and one by Marquise Kennedy. Being extra aggressive there on that fast break.
Fouls on Marquise number 12, John Reed, his second personal foul. Team's third basket is good.
So Quinn Rollins and Ryan McMahon will be subbed in for Nathan Johnson and Sean Kavanaugh. Kennedy will try to make this a 14-point lead for the Crusaders early in this fourth quarter. And he does so. Surges kicks it to Reed. Rolls with the ball back to Reed. Rollins to Surges. Surges at the top of the key. Gives it to Reed, to his brother. And Rollins pops the two-pointer and hits the mid-range jumper. Crusaders still with the 12-point lead as Kennedy is guarded by Surges to Gavin in the corner. And it looks like some substitutions will be made as Rollins is subbed out rather. Crusaders will still maintain ball possession. Gavin will inbound. Kennedy, who posts up, Surges, and almost gets that to fall, but will shoot 2 free throws nonetheless.
Fouls on Marmion's number 12, John Reed.
So Kennedy taking control of this game all by himself, as we've seen him do so many times this year. Misses his first free throw. Puts up the second and converts. And the Crusaders have a 13-point lead As number 12, Reed shoots the quick three, unable to convert. So quick possession there as Kennedy gives it to Hagan. Fakes the three and is fouled by Liz.
Number 20, Carlos Liz.
So Colin Campbell will come in for Jimmy Gavin. And Rollins will come in for Liz. Glennon will inbound the ball to Kennedy, who has it almost stolen. Gets the ball back. And it looks like a foul on Surges.
Number 4, Tommy Surges, third personal foul, team 6. Inbound, Brother Rice.
Crusaders just playing it at their own pace here. 6 minutes to go. They are now in the bonus. And it looks like the ball went off Marquise Kennedy's foot, so the Cadets will get the ball back. Surges with the ball at the top of the key, gives it to Reed. Reed with the ball. Drives along the left baseline. And Reed pops the three. Unable to hit. Number 10, McMahon gets the rebound. And nice fake there, but unable to hit his layup. Surges with the ball back. Taking some time. Kicks it out to Reed. Rolls with the ball. Gives it to McMahon. And Surges shoots the three. And it converts. So it is only a 10-point lead for the Crusaders here with 5 minutes to go. Kennedy gives it to Campbell. Back to Glennon. Campbell with the ball. Drives. And is fouled while trying to pass it to Hagan on the left. So he will shoot free throws since the Crusaders are in the bonus.
Fouls on Marmion's number 10, Ryan McMahon, his first personal foul, team 7.
We'll look to add to this double-digit lead as Jimmy Gavin is subbed in for Marquise Kennedy.
Colin Campbell to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
Campbell hits his first free throw, will shoot another. And Campbell hits both free throws as Jeremy Kelly is subbed in for him. So a little under 5 minutes to go. Cadets face a 12-point deficit with Surges passing it to Reed. Back to Surges. Pops the mid-range jumper, is fouled on it. Looks like the foul.
Fouls on Brother Rice is number 3. Connor Glennon is fourth person.
So Surges will shoot 2 free throws.
Marmion Academy's number 4, Tommy Surges, line to shoot 2.
Time running out for the Cadets here to stage a possible comeback. Surges hits his first free throw. And Kennedy comes right back in after a minute's rest for Glennon. Surges does not make his second free throw. Arquilla with the board. Kicks it to Hagan, who gives it to Gavin in the corner. Back to Hagan. Back to Gavin with an open three. And Gavin converts his second three of the night to add to this Crusader lead. And Surges shoots a three right away, unable to convert. Kennedy with the ball, driving up the court. Gavin with another three attempt, unable to hit. And a foul on Arquilla.
Brother Rice, number 23, Anthony Arquilla, the second personal foul, team's fourth. Inbound to the Cadets.
So Reed will drive it up the court. Kicks it to Jonathan Reed. A travel on Reed.
We have a double dribble violation against the Cadets. Brother Rice.
You know, it's been a foul-riddled game here. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen so many fouls called before in a game.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw both teams get in the bonus in the first half, a minute into the second quarter. As Gavin does not convert on that floater. Gets the ball back, though. And the Crusaders will call
we have a timeout on the court.
a 60-second timeout.
Crusaders 58, Marmion Academy, Cadets 44. Ladies and gentlemen, we have
So the Crusaders switched up their game plan in the second half. Didn't shoot as many threes and have a 14-point lead.
Yeah, absolutely, you know. Don't want to say we called it, but we had a feeling that was coming. You know, if something's not working, you got to switch something up. And they found that niche.
Yeah, it's absolutely great to see them stray away from their main, ideas from shooting a lot of threes and finding other ways to get points. And I think it's just been their defensive effort in the second half that's really set the pace.
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely see that they were definitely defensively more sound in the first half. The first half they were running around. Now they're picking up their mans. They're calling out their guys. They've definitely picked it up on the defensive side of play.
Crusaders have slowed this game down to their own pace. It's been working out well for them. As with just under 4 minutes to go, they hold a double-digit lead. They'll look to close this out here on this Friday night after losing earlier in the week to Marion Catholic at Marion Catholic. So Glennon gets the ball off the inbound. Will drive. Gets the ball batted away, who ends up in Gavin's hands. Hagan with the ball. Oh, gives it to Kennedy, who makes a nice cut, and the hand won by Marquise Kennedy. A beautiful find by Hagan to Kennedy. And Kennedy with the great finishing ability there.
Number 10, Ryan.
That was an unreal pass right there. I believe it came from DeAndre.
That's got to be my play of the game, Dan.
Oh, that's 100% agree with you there.
So Kennedy will try to convert on his three-point play, and does, as the Crusaders have a 17-point lead now. So Surges drive up the court, gives it to Liz. Back to Surges, guarded strongly by Gavin. And McMahon will put up that shot and make it to cut this lead down a little. Kennedy gives it to Hagan, to Glennon. Gavin in the corner, shoots the three, unable to hit. And a great effort play there by Marquise Kennedy, and is fouled on the shot. And will shoot 2 free throws. Just great awareness there by Marquise.
Yeah, absolutely. Marquise he's on fire right now. Just to put it in simple terms, I mean, this is how he plays. This is what he does. He's playing his game right now, and that's what we wanted in the first half.
Absolutely. The Loyola commit making all the plays in this game. So makes the first, misses the second. As Surges gets the ball stripped, but will maintain possession.
Rice inbounds to the Cadets.
Liz will inbound the ball to Surges, who pops the 2 and makes it. Thought he should have. Ooh, looks like Surges is hurt there after that shot. Looks like he is cramping up there. So nothing too serious. Hopefully we'll be able to get back on the court.
Yeah, well, we hope the best for Sergius. I want to comment on his quick release. I mean, that's a beautiful release he has.
So Kennedy gives it to Kelly, who gives it to Hagan. Back to Kelly. Glennon with the ball. Just holding it. Drives. Tries to dish it to Arquilla, but Liz tips it.
Inbounds, Brother Rice.
Glennon will inbound the ball. Gives it to Kelly, who was not on the same page as Glennon. Liz gets the turnover. Drives on Kelly, and is blocked by Marquise Kennedy. Another big play by him.
Inbounds, Brother Rice.
I'm not going to lie there.
Inbounds to the Cadets.
I don't know where Marquise came from. I never saw him coming down the court.
Liz definitely didn't see him, and we didn't either. That was just a crazy play by Kennedy. Liz inbounds the ball. To McMahon, back to Liz. Liz guarded by Glennon. Gets the floater. Does not convert. Gets his own rebound. Blocked by Arquilla. Kennedy gets the rebound. Kennedy looks like a charge on Kennedy. I was trying to pass it to Durkin on the fast break.
24, Marquise Kennedy.
Crusaders with a 14-point lead with a little under 2 minutes to go. So Reed with the ball at the top of the key. Arquilla now guarding him. Passes it to Jonathan Reed. Floats it up, does not make it. Kennedy gets, Hagan rather gets the rebound. Gives it to Glennon. Who will dribble it slowly. Gives it to Kennedy. Kennedy just holding it. Guarded by Reed. Kennedy drives, kicks it out to Durkin in the corner. Gives it to Glennon, who finds Hagan at the top of the key. Looks for the three, gives it to Durkin. Back to Glennon. Glennon drives and converts to and one on a little bit of a wild shot there. So a bunch of great plays made here tonight by players like Marquise Kennedy and Connor Glennon.
Brother Rice is number 3. Connor Glennon to the line to shoot one.
Number 15, Sean Joyce, will be subbed in for Anthony Arquilla with a little under a minute to go. As Glennon shoots the free throw and converts on the three-point opportunity. Crusaders have a 16-point lead. As Campbell subs in for Glennon. Reed guarded by Campbell.
Fouls on Brother Rice is number 1.
Draws the foul on Campbell.
Personal foul, team 6. Inbounds to the Cadets.
And Kevin Tracy and Rico Powell will be subbed in for DeAndre Hagan and Marquise Kennedy. And with the clock winding down, the Crusaders will get the win tonight over the Marmion Cadets. Just a matter of how big their lead will be.
Kevin Tracy's first personal foul, team 7. Marmion's number 14. Nick Reed, the line, shoot 2.
So just a great second half overall by the Crusaders, coming out hot. As Reed misses his first free throw. Reed misses both free throws. As Sean Joyce is fouled, and he will shoot his own free throws.
Brother Rice is number 15. Sean Joyce is the line to shoot 2.
So Joyce has a shot spin out. On the
it's good to see these. Sorry to cut you off there, Camille. It's good to see these younger kids getting out here, getting some playing time in the game here.
Yeah, absolutely. So Joyce misses both free throws as Liz drives up, steps back, does not hit his mid-range jumper, and with 20 seconds left, looks like Colin Campbell would just hold the ball. Sean Joyce kicks it back to Powell, who drives. He has a crazy shot there, does not convert, as Joyce gets the rebound. A little bit of a scuffle here for the ball.
We have a hell of a ball. Possession, Marmion.
And the Cadets will get the ball with 3.7 to go. Reed puts up the shot and does not convert, and that will be all for us tonight here as your Varsity Crusaders win this game by a score of 64 to 48 against the Marmion Cadets and are finally back in the win column.
Yeah, absolutely, it's good to see Crusaders get a W here tonight after that home game last time. That was a predicted win, didn't turn out the way they wanted to. It's good that they get to enter in the Christmas break with a nice W in front of them.
Yeah, absolutely. So that will do it here for us tonight. I'd like to give a special shout out to my fellow broadcaster Dan Reardon, producer Matt Reedy, and cameraman Jacob Wisgard for being here tonight, and especially to all you fans out there watching. Thank you for tuning in and watching your Varsity Basketball Crusaders get this win tonight, and we hope that all of you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we will see you back here in 2019 on Brother Ice TV.